My parents stole my college fund for my brother, and now they're asking me for help. Here's how I destroyed them. So, Jake, have this brother, Nathan, who is basically the golden child, you know the type, the one who can do no wrong, the one who's always the center of attention, and the one who gets everything handed to him. I've always been the underdog in our family, and it's been like that since I can remember. But this crossed a line I never thought they'd cross. I found out today that my college fund, the one I'd been working towards for years, the one my parents promised would go towards my future, was completely emptied out. And guess what? It wasn't for me. No, it was for Nathan. He needed the money for his dream, said. My parents didn't even have the decency to apologize or explain. My father, in his typical cold, emotionless way, just said, your brother needed it more. Like I was just some backup plan, and like her years like my future didn't matter. And then without a single word of explanation or remorse, I packed up my things and walked out. And they didn't chase after me, they didn't call. How with 3 years of building myself up from absolutely nothing. All because they threw me out with nothing but a broken dream and empty promises. They're calling now, they want my help, saying they've lost everything, and that Nathan blew it all. Their so-called golden boy. And I have a business now, I'm thriving, and they want me to bail them out. What do? Do I help them? Or do I let them drown in the mess they made? Part of me wants to tell them to screw off. But another part of me feels the weight of this. I'm not sure what to do next. First update, things have taken a turn, and years ago I didn't expect to escalate this quickly. I've been getting messages from people. I am of you, and some of you are asking why I didn't just confront them about stealing my college fund. The truth is, I didn't need to. I was done with her, so I started looking into it more. I found out that not only they steal my college fund to give it to Nathan, what my dad invested all in some guaranteed scheme that ended up crashing. Every penny is gone, and I didn't even tell me he was doing it. He just assumed I'd be okay with it. Then today, my mother calls me again, and I was hesitant to pick up, but curiosity got the better of me. Her voice is shaky. She tells me they need my help. But here's the kicker. She says Nathan's the one who needs it more because he has potential. I wanted to scream at her. I said, you took my future away to fund his failed dreams. She didn't even try to argue. She just started begging. Some people are asking why I didn't just confront Nathan back then. Trust me, I tried, but my parents always protected him. It made him hava no matter what. They made him the priority every time, and honestly, when I walked away, I knew it was a lost cause. I wasn't going to keep playing the role of the family bank anymore. I've made my peace with it. But that doesn't mean I'm going to let them off the hook now. Thanks to everyone who's offering advice and support. I'll keep you posted. Second update, and the plot thickens. After my mom's call, I let them stew for a week thinking they get the hint. But no, they kept calling, sending texts, begging for help. Then, today, an Eda, my dad, called, and you know what, he actually had the nerve to sound apologetic. He says, we need your help. We've lost everything. And Nakua, your mom's falling apart. And Nathan, he's just not the same. I'm not even mad anymore. I'm just exhausted by them. My dad's tone was desperate, but there was no sorry in it, just sense of entitlement. And Nathan, I haven't heard from him yet, but I'm sure he's sitting around waiting for someone to fix his mess. Eating. Why a lot of you are asking why I didn't just hang up on them sooner. Honestly, I wanted to. But I wanted to see how far they'd fall. My parents think they can always count on me, and it's about time I let them know I'm done. And yes, Nathan hasn't called yet, but that's only because I told my dad he'd need to ask me directly. I want to hear him beg. Third update, you guys were right. I've been getting tons of messages from people saying I need to give them a chance. But you know what? This time, I'm not backing down. My dad called again today, and I'm starting to think he really does know how much he messed up. And Nathan was going through a setback and needed money again. I couldn't help myself. I laughed when I asked him if Nathan was still the golden child. He didn't have a response. Tissus is the same man who robbed me of everything and gave it to Nathan, thinking he had more potential. Now, Nathan's the one who's failing. It's poetic justice. But the kicker, my dad says they can't pay the bills, and the bank is coming for the house. I almost felt a flicker of something, maybe sympathy. Then I remembered how they treated me and crushed any trace of it. I told him I'd think about it. A deal was simple. Nathan had asked me himself. Of course he didn't, so now I'm done. A lot of you have been telling me to be the bigger person. But here's the truth. I've been the bigger person for 3 years. Now, it's their turn to face the consequences of their actions. It's not about family anymore. It's about respect. They never gave me any. Thanks for the encouragement, everyone. I'm staying strong. Final updating, so, after everything, it's over. And Nathan didn't call, and honestly, I'm relieved I let them stew in their mess. And I spent the last few days focusing on my business and the life I've built without them. Then today I got a call. It was Nathan. He actually thanked me, he said. I get it now. You weren't punishing me, and you were teaching me something I never learned before. It was the strangest moment. After all the hatred, or the years of them tearing me down, Nathan finally gets it. And for the first time, I think he'll be okay. But my parents, I haven't heard from them again. I don't know where they went, and I don't care. They made their choice, and now they live with it. I'm finally years for me. I'm finally from my own empire, and now I'm living the life I deserve without them. And that's enough for me.